Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Some few days ago, the man who is considered to be a negotiating personnel for bandits in Nigeria came up to disagree with the lawmakers over proscribing bandits. And in his word, he said that if bandits are being proscribed, that it will give the bandit a spiritual cover for the activities, and went further to say that it will ruin the whole country, that's ruin Nigeria. And that has triggered a lot of reactions from different quarters. And Femi Fani-Kayode came up, talked about it. Some other people also have spoken about it. But a particular forum in the ruling party, talking about APC, had also advised President Muhammadu Buhari what to do as it has to do with the issue of proscribing the bandits and what also to do to Sheik Gumi. We're going to be looking at all of these in a jiffy, but before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, Salihu Lukman, had taken a swipe at controversial Islamic cleric Sheik Gumi over a comment the latter made recently. The PGF is the forum of governors elected on the platform of the ruling All Progressive Congress. It has been reported on Monday that Gumi stated that if the Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari proscribed bandit, it would mark the end of Nigeria as a sovereign and a united entity. Gumi had claimed that once the bandits are designated as terrorists, the direct foreign jihadist movement will come into force and give criminality a spiritual cover and remove the stigma of discrediting them with such crimes, since now they are fighting a jihad as they will claim. Reacting in a statement on Thursday, Lukman described Gumi's position as irresponsible, stating that bandits had the same characteristics as insurgents. Interestingly, apologists and self-appointed counsel to the bandit, such as Sheik Gumi, are becoming more confident and are irresponsibly mobilizing opposition against declaring bandit as insurgent. All the studies about insecurity have confirmed that the bandits operating in the northwest and north central have all the characteristics of an insurgent group. For instance, a study by Dr. Mutala Ahmed Rufai, presented at the 15th Usman Danfodio University Sokoto Seminar Series on Thursday, September 9, 2021, titled I Am a Bandit, a Decade of Research in Zamfara State Bandits Den, reported that bandits are armed groups with contacts across the Sahel, particularly Libya and Mali, having huge capital in possession of more than 500 weapons and own sophisticated weapons. Also, the report indicated that there are over 60,000 weapons in circulation in the northwest alone. Lukman further said the ruling party must be able to manage information in such a way that it would not worsen the challenges facing the country. How APC can facilitate the reform of information management structures in the country to successfully mobilize Nigerians to support government initiative will largely determine the electoral viability of the party. Once APC continue to allow speculative and false national debate, such as the issue of unfounded agreement between Nigeria and U.S. government on the use of the A-29 newly acquired Super Tucano jet, it is indicative of a weak communication management framework, which may only worsen the challenges facing the country. He said the current security challenges facing the country was consequence of a collapse of the country's educational system. Wow. Now, the issue of this banditry has been overly handled by the person of Sheik Gumi, and no one seems to really understand what his relationship is with this bandit. And guess what? The most shocking aspect of everything about Sheik Gumi is the fact that there have been multiple reactions by Nigerians, especially those in the top echelon of politics, that this man should be brought in for questioning. DSS should invite him, police should invite him, if he can't do anything for Nigerians, at least to show us where and when can we meet this bandit. But, quite shocking that no one for one day has even considered interviewing him or giving him some, demanding some information from him. And it's really questionable. And this has also strengthened the man, to continue to protect these guys with his words, make Nigerians understand that they just have to exist. And the only way that you can handle them is by giving them some unreasonable and unthinkable millions or billions of naira. And I'm just wondering, why would everybody be staring at him and just allow this man to keep continuing like this? And you can see that already every day he's being bold and, and he keeps on rolling out some talks that clearly shows that to some extent, if this man is handled the legal way, the way people with this kind of information should be handled, that by now the issue of banditry in the country would have been a thing of the past. And the big question is, what is the government afraid of? Is there something special that Nigerians do not know that Gumi knows? And that's why he is supporting these guys, and no one can call him in for questioning. It bothers the mind a great deal. Now, for example, look at some of the revelations he brought up, that if anything happens to these guys, Nigerian is gone. And I'm like, how would Nigerians be gone? Looking at the number of population, every Nigerian should be more interested in how we can solve the current insecurity problems staring at our face. And there is no place in the world where bandits have been negotiated with. You understand? There is no way in the world that he will go and they said, we are negotiating with bandits not to continue to frustrate our economic strife and also worsening insecurity in the country. Because immediately it turns out to be that you are undermining the ability and the competence of the security architecture of the country. We know how much our military have been doing, the police and the rest have been doing. So what I was expecting as a noun is every information that is made available to any of their security outfit is for them to jump on it, capitalize on it, and see how they can totally eradicate this guy. But it seems that it's not working out like that. And someone says something that if we Nigerian police or Nigerian army go in to deal with these guys directly like this, that the international community will raise a lot of dust over the issue of trampling on their fundamental human right, not aligning with the laid down principle of prosecution of any bandit. So that's why proscribing them will be the only way, because even in the international community, anything that has to do with proscription, anything that has to do with insurgent, they don't close their eyes to it. And I feel that at this point, no matter what people are doing, now that this document has been submitted to the president, it should be dealt with squarely. At least for once, let Nigerians know that these guys are proscribed, so that when dealing with them, we won't just deal with them as Nigerian citizens, but as proscribed people who are causing mayhem in the country.